Take a slow breath in and a long breath out. Let the shoulders relax and allow the chest to soften. Right here, right now, it is safe to pause. It is safe to care for the heart and the mind. Many days carry a sense of pressure. There can be worry about what might happen next, or regret about what already happened. There may be a hum of self-criticism in the background. There can be a sense of being stuck. None of that means anything is wrong with the soul. It only means the body and mind are asking for a gentle reset. Kindness is the medicine that always works. A calm practice is waiting, simple and steady, like a friendly hand. The moment attention turns toward love, life begins to open. A soft inner voice says, "Let's take this one breath at a time," and space appears around the tight thoughts. Space is where new answers arrive. Let the breath move in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel the air pass the throat and settle the belly. On the next exhale, let the jaw soften. Shoulders drop a little. The body loves clear signals that it is safe. Breath is that signal. When breath slows, the nervous system eases. When the nervous system eases, the heart hears new messages. In this quiet, the mind becomes teachable, and the body becomes cooperative. This is how change begins, not with force, but with gentleness. In a calm state, even small ideas can shift the whole day. A little practice, done with warmth, becomes a path back home. Today's practice is tender and practical. It asks for a simple notebook, a steady pen with blue ink, and a few minutes of time. On the surface, this is just writing. At a deeper level, it is a way of speaking to life and letting life speak back. Words carry power when they are kind, present, and repeated with care. Words shape attention. Attention shapes mood. Mood guides choices. Choices shape days. When words are chosen with love, the whole chain becomes friendly. And when the body feels included, when breath, posture, and touch are gentle, the words sink in and become real. Let the heart hear this. Starting small is not a failure, it is wise. A tiny step taken today is more powerful than a big plan for later. A few calm lines in blue ink can open the door to support, clarity, and ease. It is okay if part of the mind doubts this. Doubt does not have to be the leader. Doubt can ride in the back seat while kindness drives. If there is resistance, greet it with a soft inner nod. I know you are trying to keep me safe. Thank you. We are safe, and we are trying something kind. Then return to the breath. Everything becomes simpler when the body is calm. The pen becomes lighter in the hand. The page feels welcoming. The heart feels heard. Affirmations will be part of this practice, not as slogans to push away feelings, but as gentle seeds of truth. An affirmation is a line of love spoken to the self. It becomes stronger each time it is written and felt. Let them be simple, present tense, and kind. Try whispering to the heart, I am safe. Life is gentle with me. Notice what softens in the chest. Notice how the jaw loosens a little more. If there is a wave of emotion, let it move through with the breath. Tears, warmth, or a deep sigh are all signs that the body is listening and releasing. To begin, place one hand over the heart and one hand on the belly. Take 4 slow breaths. On each inhale, say quietly, I am safe to be here. On each exhale, say, I let go a little. Feel the rhythm. Feel how the hands rise and fall. After the 4th breath, pick up the blue pen. The color itself is part of the medicine. Blue suggests calm seas, open sky, clear truth. Blue invites the voice to soften and become honest. Blue is friendly to the eyes and to the nervous system. When lines of love are written in blue, they carry a different mood. The body remembers this mood and returns to it more easily. Now welcome a simple sentence that opens the door to good. Write, "Today I open to gentle, joyful miracles." Write it once. Pause. Breathe out. Write it again, slow and steady. Each word receives attention, like a friend being greeted by name. If the mind races ahead, slow the hand. If the hand rushes, slow the breath. 3 to 9 lines are enough for today, quality, not quantity. While writing, scan the body for tight spots. Soften the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Let the shoulders ease. Unclench the belly. These small cues tell the body that new messages are safe to receive. After writing those lines, add one more that fits the day. If there is a need for safety, it is safe for good to come to me. If there is a need for answers, right ideas arrive right on time. If there is a need for support, life provides for me in wonderful ways. Let the heart choose. There is wisdom in that quiet pull toward one sentence. Trust that pull. That is the inner teacher saying, "This one will help today." Writing while listening inward creates a bridge between mind and body. That bridge is where healing moves. Sometimes the old voice of fear will protest. It may say that this is silly, that nothing will change. Offer that voice a seat in the back row and continue. Change rarely begins with a loud trumpet. It often begins with a soft breath and a steady pen. Over days, the body learns to associate the blue ink with safety, hope, and calm. The throat area relaxes, the breath deepens, the heart opens. New thoughts gain strength. A kinder inner tone becomes normal. A kinder inner tone leads to kinder choices. This is how miracles arrive, not always as big events, but as many small shifts that add up to a new life. Close this opening practice by placing the pen down and resting both hands over the heart again. Whisper, "I am willing for life to be kinder." Stay for 3 breaths. Notice any ease in the body. If the mind urges for more, say, "We will return tomorrow." Consistency is love in action. A few minutes each day will build a strong path. It is enough to begin. It is more than enough to change direction. Trust the gentle power of small steps. Trust the wisdom of the body. Trust that life responds to kind words written with care. Blue ink has a mood. It is cool, soft, and steady. It speaks to the senses in a calm way. When eyes see blue lines on a white page, the breath often slows, the shoulders drop, the mind feels less urgent. Long ago, blue became a sign of open sky and deep water. It calls forth ease and truth. This is helpful for writing new beliefs. New beliefs need a calm home so they can take root. Blue gives that home. When the pen glides and leaves a blue trail, it is as if a river of peace is moving across the page. The heart reads those lines and says, "This feels safe. I can listen." Writing is also a form of speaking. The hand becomes a voice. The page becomes a listener. Many find it easier to be truthful on paper than out loud. On the page, there is no rush. There is no debate. There is space to be kind. Blue ink supports this gentle truth-telling. It invites honesty without pressure. It invites clarity without harshness. When words are written with this calm presence, the body receives them as care. The throat area relaxes, the jaw loosens, the breath deepens. Tension in the neck and shoulders often comes from unspoken words held inside. Writing gives those words a safe exit, and with that exit comes relief. Intention is the inner engine of this practice. Intention says, "This line I write is a seed I plant." Each time a loving sentence is written, the seed is watered. Repetition is sunlight. Feeling is the warm soil. Over days, the seed sprouts as a new tone in the mind, a new calm in the body, and a new ease in daily choices. Blue ink supports this growth by making the act feel special and clear. The brain loves cues and rituals. When it sees the same pen and the same color each day, it understands, now we do the kind thing that helps. The habit becomes lighter to carry. Some ask, does the color really matter? Color is a language the body understands without effort. Cool tones soothe, warm tones energize. Neither is wrong. But for this practice of soft truth and open receiving, a cool tone is helpful. It nudges the system toward rest and receptivity. A calm system learns faster. A calm system forgives sooner. A calm system notices small signs of support that a stressed system misses. This is why the simple choice of blue ink can make a real difference. It is a loving nudge toward peace while new thoughts are planted. Another reason blue works well is that it supports clear expression. The area around the throat responds to gentle attention. Place a hand there for a moment and breathe. Feel the rise and fall. Say softly, my voice is kind. My truth is safe here. Then write a single sentence in blue. Notice the small shift. For many, speaking out loud can feel risky. Writing first builds safety. Once the words are safe on paper, the heart feels braver. Over time, the inner voice becomes steady, and speaking with calm becomes natural. Let's talk about the words themselves. Short, friendly lines sink in more easily. They are like small sips of water, easy to take in and repeat. Try these slowly, with the pen moving at a relaxed pace. Today, I open to gentle, joyful miracles. Pause, breathe. It is safe for good to come to me. Pause, breathe. Right ideas arrive right on time. Pause, breathe. Life provides for me in wonderful ways. Each line points the mind in a helpful direction. Each line tells the nervous system, you can rest. Help is on the way. What happens in the body as these lines are written? Muscles that have been guarding begin to let go. The face softens, the stomach unclenches, the heart beats a little easier. Many notice warmth in the chest or a sweet heaviness in the eyelids. These are signs that stress is leaving and peace is entering. When the body feels peaceful, the mind can choose better thoughts. When the mind chooses better thoughts, the body feels even more peaceful. This becomes a gentle circle of support. Blue ink helps begin that circle each day. It is natural for old thoughts to push back. They might say, nothing ever changes, or this is too simple to help. Thank those thoughts for trying to protect. Then guide the pen to write, I am willing for this to be easier. Write it 3 times in blue. Pause after each line. Notice any shift. The word willing opens doors. It does not demand. It invites. The heart responds well to that kind of invitation. In time, the old thoughts quiet down because they no longer need to shout. They learn that the new way is safe and gentle. Create a tiny evidence line in the journal after the affirmations. This is one sentence that notes a small sign of support. It could be a friendly exchange, a simple solution that appeared, a moment of calm that replaced panic. Write it in blue. By recording these, attention learns to look for them. What attention looks for, it finds more of. The brain is a wonderful student. Teach it to notice support, and it will. If there is a tense story that repeats in the mind, write a compassionate reframe beneath the blue lines. It's okay that fear showed up. I am learning new ways. Keep that line gentle. The goal is not to fight with feelings. The goal is to love them into peace. Blue ink makes this easier because it carries a message of safety. Safety allows feelings to pass through. Passing through is how they leave. Close this section with a small ritual. Place the pen down. Lay a hand over the throat and a hand over the heart. Breathe slowly for 3 counts in and 5 counts out. Whisper, my words are kind. My truth is safe here. Feel how the body responds. This is not magic in the sense of tricks. It is the real power of care. Care changes the inner climate. A kinder inner climate welcomes fresh good. That is how miracles are drawn in. A calm mind, a soft body, a steady pen, and loving words written in blue. A caring ritual makes good habits simple. Let this practice be easy to begin and easy to repeat. Choose a pen that feels smooth in the hand and uses blue ink that is clear on the page. Pick a small notebook that opens flat and feels friendly to the touch. This will be a safe place for kind words, a home for healing lines, and a record of progress. Keep these tools together in one place so the practice has no barriers. When the tools are ready, the mind relaxes. There is no search, no delay, only a short walk to the calm corner of the day. Time matters, but it does not have to be strict. Pick a moment that fits the rhythm of life. Morning is wonderful because the mind is fresh and the day can be shaped with kindness. Evening is wonderful because the body wants to let go of the weight it carried. Both work. If mornings are chosen, set aside 3 to 5 quiet minutes before other tasks begin. If evenings are chosen, sit for 3 to 5 minutes before rest. Consistency counts more than duration. A few steady minutes become a strong path. Think of this as brushing the inner teeth. It keeps the inner voice clean and bright. Create a simple atmosphere. Sit where the back is supported and the chest can open. Both feet can rest on the floor or sit cross-legged if that is comfortable. Let the jaw unclench. Place the tongue softly behind the upper teeth. Take a few slow breaths so the body knows it is safe. If helpful, place one hand over the heart for the first few lines. Touch tells the body, we are here, we are kind. Keep the space uncluttered. This tells the mind, we are focused. A glass of water nearby can be a nice anchor. Sipping water while writing reminds the body to stay soft and hydrated. Begin with a tiny sequence that cues the system. Breathe in for 4 counts, breathe out for 6 counts, repeat 4 times. After the 4th exhale, lift the pen and place the tip on the page. Date the top. This makes progress visible over time. Right under the date, write the line, today I open to gentle, joyful miracles. Write it slowly, feel the hand move, see the blue ink form each word. After finishing the line, pause and exhale through the mouth as if fogging a mirror. This releases leftover tension, then write the line again. 3 lines create a stable base for the day. After those lines, add 1 sentence that fits the current need. If the heart asks for protection and ease, write, it is safe for good to come to me. If clarity is needed, write, right ideas arrive right on time. If support is needed, write, life provides for me in wonderful ways. Keep the words few and friendly. Whisper them softly before writing. Let the chest answer with a quiet yes. That little yes tells which sentence will serve most today. Posture helps the message land. Sit tall, but not stiff. Let the shoulders settle down and back. Keep the chin level with the ground so the throat is open. As the pen moves, do small shoulder rolls between lines. Soften the belly on each exhale. The body is not a bystander, it is part of the practice. When the body is open, the inner message enters more easily. Writing is not just a mental act, it is a full body kindness. This is why the ritual includes breath, posture, and touch. They turn simple writing into a gentle healing session. If the mind feels busy or sad, add a 60-second reset before or during the writing. Place the left hand on the heart and the right hand on the belly. Breathe in and let both hands rise. Breathe out and let both hands fall. Say silently, soft in, soft out. Then write a single line. I am willing for this to be easier. Repeat it 3 times, slow and steady. This short reset teaches the body to link breath and words. The The link becomes stronger each day and calm returns faster. Create a small place in the ritual for gratitude and evidence. After the affirmations, write 3 short gratitudes in blue ink. They can be simple: a warm drink, a clear sky, a kind word, a moment of quiet. Then write 1 evidence line about any tiny sign of support: a clear thought, a helpful message, a smooth errand, a new sense of peace. This trains attention to look for good. When attention looks for good, it finds more good. The brain begins to expect support. Expecting support opens the door to receiving it. Set a gentle boundary around the practice. Put the phone away. Let this be a few minutes where no one else has access to the inner voice. Tell the mind, this time is ours. If an urge arises to rush, answer with, we have enough time for 3 calm lines. If there is a list of tasks knocking at the door, write 1 sentence. All that needs to be done will be done with ease. Then come back to the blue lines. This teaches the mind to trust the ritual. Trust makes the practice easier each day. Keep the tools visible. Place the blue pen and notebook on a bedside table or a desk where they can be reached easily. Some like to wrap the pen with a small ribbon, not as decoration, but as a cue that says, this is special. When the pen is lifted and the ribbon is untied, the body understands, we're entering the calm space. Little symbols help the brain switch states. State is the soil that grows thoughts. Calm soil grows kind thoughts. For those who move through a busy day, add a tiny midday touch point. Write 1 line on a small blue sticky note and place it where it will be seen. Right ideas arrive right on time. Read it once. Breathe. That is enough. When evening comes, return to the notebook for a short close. Write 3 gratitudes and 1 evidence line. End with, I welcome restful sleep and healing. The whole cycle can take only a few minutes morning and evening. The return on those minutes is peace, clarity, and a growing sense that life is working with you. If resistance shows up in the ritual, meet it with care. Write, it's okay that resistance is here. I am learning new ways. Then write 1 core line in blue. Today, I open to gentle, joyful miracles. Let the pen slow down, feel the floor under the feet, soften the tongue. These simple cues tell the body we are safe. Safety invites softening. Softening invites new thoughts. New thoughts invite new results. As the ritual becomes familiar, it will feel like coming home. The pen in hand will feel like a key. The notebook will feel like a friendly room. The blue lines will feel like paths that lead to calm fields. In those fields, ideas are clear and support is easier to notice. There is less struggle, more flow. There is less self-blame, more self-respect. With each day of practice, the relationship with the inner voice becomes kinder and stronger. From that kindness, life unfolds in better ways, in right timing, with a sense of being held. Take 1 more breath, let the chest open. The blue pen is ready, the page is ready, the heart is ready, and the next gentle line is waiting. Now the page is ready to meet the next step with ease. At the top, write the date to honor this moment in time. Just under the date, write a small title in blue. Miracle Invitations. This tells the mind and the heart what the page will hold. The first line to write is simple and kind. Today, I open to gentle, joyful miracles. Let the pen move slowly and let the breath move even slower. When the line is complete, pause and allow 1 long exhale. Feel how the shoulders soften a little more. Then write the same line again. Space each line with a breath. The mind learns through repetition, and the body learns through rhythm. Repetition with rhythm becomes a soft drumbeat for the nervous system that says, all is well, it is safe to receive. 3 to 9 lines are plenty. This is not about volume, it is about quality and presence. If 3 lines feel right, stop at 3. If there is a strong pull to continue, continue with care. The goal is to end feeling calmer than when the pen first touched the page. Let each word be written as if greeting a dear friend. Today, a fresh beginning. I open a gentle door. To gentle, a soft path. Joyful, a light that warms. Miracles, the good that arrives in ways both seen and unseen. When each word is honored, the whole line carries more life. The act of writing slowly is itself an act of healing. A slow hand begins to slow thoughts. Slow thoughts allow room for relief. Relief makes space for new ideas to land. If the hand starts rushing, that is okay. Set the pen down for 2 breaths. Roll the shoulders back and down. Soften the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Then pick up the pen and return to the line. Patience is love in motion. After the core lines, add 1 sentence that fits the day. A small inner nod will guide the choice. If safety is needed, write, "It is safe for good to come to me." If clarity is needed, write, "Right ideas arrive right on time." If support is needed, write, "Life provides for me in wonderful ways." If ease is needed, write, "I allow easy, perfect solutions." Keep the sentences short and friendly. Short lines are easy for the mind to hold and repeat. They are like sips of warm tea that soothe the system without overwhelm. Whisper the chosen line softly before writing it. Let the chest answer with a tiny yes, and follow that yes onto the page. Between each line, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth as if fogging a mirror. This kind of exhale tells the body, release is safe. Each release clears a little space for the next line to land. The page becomes a gentle meeting place where the mind, the body, and the inner voice agree to be kind. Kindness is the soil where miracles root and grow. If emotion rises, let it rise. Tears, a deep sigh, or a wave of warmth are all signs that something inside is loosening. The blue ink becomes a river that carries away what no longer serves. If doubt appears, let it sit beside the practice without letting it lead. Doubt often tries to protect from disappointment. Thank it softly and write, "I am willing for this to be easier." Write that 3 times, slowly. The word willing opens a door without force. It does not argue with doubt. It offers a kinder path. Many feel their breath deepen after writing this 1 line. The body recognizes gentleness and says yes to it. Add a small variation for days that need a new angle. For a day that calls for peace. I invite calm to fill this day. For a day that calls for courage, I welcome brave, loving action. For a day that calls for rest, I allow my body to relax and restore. For a day that calls for abundance, I receive with ease and share with joy. These lines keep the practice fresh while staying simple. The heart responds well to choice, and the mind enjoys clear guidance. Let the handwriting itself be soft and steady. If the letters are tight or cramped, widen them a bit. Let there be space between the words. Spacious letters teach the brain to think spacious thoughts. Spacious thoughts give the body room to breathe. Over time, the eyes will recognize these blue lines as a safe pattern. Seeing them will cue calm even before the first word is read. This is how ritual becomes friendly. The senses learn it first, and the mind follows. Close this portion of the practice by resting the pen across the top of the page. Place 1 hand over the heart and 1 hand over the throat. Breathe in for 4 counts and out for 6 counts. Whisper, "My words are kind. My truth is safe here." Feel the soft pulse under the fingers. The body is listening. The mind is listening. Life is listening. This is not about forcing results. It is about creating the right inner climate for good to find a home. In that climate, small helpful events begin to gather. A timely message, a clear thought, a sense of ease where worry once lived. These are the quiet ways miracles show their face. The page will hold many of them in time. For now, let the session end with gratitude for the willingness to try. Willingness is the door. The blue lines are the path. Peace is the ground underfoot. The next step is choosing words that fit the moment. A few loving sentences can support peace, clarity, abundance, and health in simple and direct ways. The key is to select lines that match the present need so the heart can say yes without effort. When the heart says yes, the mind listens. When the mind listens, the body relaxes. This creates a full circle of support that grows with practice. Begin by sitting with the notebook open and the blue pen resting on the page. Take 3 slow breaths and ask inside, what do I need most right now? The answer may come as a word, a feeling, or a soft nudge. Follow that nudge. If peace is needed, choose lines that calm the system. If clarity is needed, choose lines that invite insight. If abundance is needed, choose lines that welcome support. If health is needed, choose lines that speak directly to the body with kindness. Keep the lines short and present tense. Present tense tells the nervous system that safety and support are here now. For peace, use gentle statements that ease pressure. My body knows how to relax now. Calm rises in me with every breath. I sit in safety and peace. Write one of these lines 3 times in blue, pausing after each one to feel the words inside the chest and belly. Let the exhale be longer than the inhale. Longer exhales tell the body that it can lower its guard. If the mind wanders, bring it back by tracing each letter with attention. Slow letters become a bridge to slow thoughts. For clarity, choose phrases that open the mind without strain. Right ideas arrive right on time. The next step reveals itself with ease. I trust the wisdom that finds me. After writing, close the eyes for a moment and notice any stillness that follows. Stillness is the space where clear thoughts land. Clarity often rises after softness has been welcomed. This is why peaceful lines set the stage so well. If clarity still feels far away, write, I am willing to see this differently. That small willingness shifts the view and invites insight. For abundance and support, welcome lines that feel safe and generous. Life provides for me in wonderful ways. I receive with ease and share with joy. Opportunities and solutions meet me at the right time. While writing, let the shoulders relax back and down to open the chest. An open chest tells the heart that receiving is safe. If resistance arises, perhaps a tightness in the throat or a squeeze in the stomach, slow down and write, it is safe for good to come to me. Repeat it 3 times. Safety is the first door to receiving. For health and body comfort, speak to the cells with kindness. Every cell responds to kindness. My body softens and repairs with each calm breath. I treat my body like a dear friend. Write slowly and rest the pen between lines to take a soft belly breath. Picture the breath traveling down to the belly and back up through the heart. Let the face soften and the jaw unclench. This invites the parasympathetic system, the body's rest and heal mode, to come forward. Healing loves a kind voice. Use only 1 to 3 lines per session beyond the core miracle line. Many words are not necessary. A few right words, written with care, work deeply. Before choosing the lines, whisper them out loud once to test how they feel. The body will offer feedback. A line that brings a small ease in the chest or a gentle warmth in the throat is a good match. A line that makes the body tighten is asking for a gentler phrasing. Adjust until a soft yes is felt. The goal is cooperation, not pressure. Keep a small list inside the front cover of the notebook with favorite lines for each theme. This helps on days when energy is low or the mind feels scattered. Here is a simple list to copy in blue. Peace. My body knows how to relax now. Calm rises in me with every breath. I sit in safety and peace. Clarity. Right ideas arrive right on time. The next step reveals itself with ease. I trust the wisdom that finds me. Abundance. Life provides for me in wonderful ways. I receive with ease and share with joy. Opportunities and solutions meet me at the right time. Health. Every cell responds to kindness. My body softens and repairs with each calm breath. I treat my body like a dear friend. When the day is busy, it may help to write one chosen line on a small blue note and place it where it can be seen. Reading the line once and taking one slow breath can reset the inner tone. If the mind argues, reply gently on the page, "Thank you for trying to protect me. We are safe. This kindness helps us." Then write the chosen line once more. Reassurance works better than debate. If a particular thought keeps looping, perhaps worry about time or fear of not being enough, meet it with a companion line. I free this story with love and welcome new good. Write it slowly 3 times. Then go back to one of the theme lines that felt like a yes. Pairing release with receiving builds balance. The mind learns to let go and to welcome in the same session. Trust the quiet wisdom that guides which lines to pick. Over days, certain phrases will feel like steady friends. Others will step forward only when needed. This is perfect. Let the practice be alive and responsive. A living practice grows with the heart that tends it. Small, loving choices made each day become a gentle path to brighter ground. The blue ink marks the way with peace. A gentle reset on the page helps the whole system receive the words. These small resets take only moments, and they work best when woven into the writing itself. Begin by setting a slow, even breath. Inhale through the nose for 4 counts. Exhale through the mouth for 6 counts. Repeat 3 to 4 times. This longer exhale signals to the nervous system that it may soften its guard. When the guard softens, the mind becomes open and the body becomes receptive. Before writing each line, lift the shoulders toward the ears and then let them drop. Roll them back and down. This simple movement opens the chest and eases tension in the neck. Soften the tongue from the roof of the mouth and let the jaw hang slightly loose. The throat opens when the jaw is soft. An open throat invites kind words to flow and be heard. Place one hand lightly on the heart for the first line, then rest the hand on the lap. Touch says, "We are safe here." Safety allows the affirmation to land. As the pen meets the page, allow the eyes to move with the hand. Watch each letter form. When the line ends, stop and take one slow exhale as if fogging a mirror. Feel the belly draw in gently at the end of the breath. This small action helps the body release leftover tightness. Then begin the next line. If the mind speeds up, insert a 60-second reset. Close the eyes, breathe in for 4, breathe out for 6. Repeat. After the third exhale, write a single line. I am willing for this to be easier. Return to the chosen lines with a slower hand. If tension rises while writing, tight jaw, racing thoughts, fluttering in the chest, pause without judgment. Place one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. Breathe in so both hands rise, breathe out so both hands fall. Whisper, soft in, soft out. Then write one grief-freeing line in blue. It's okay that this feeling is here. I am learning new ways. The goal is not to push the feeling away. The goal is to walk with it kindly until it settles. Feelings leave faster when they are allowed and loved. Add a simple grounding move to help the body feel supported. Place both feet flat on the floor. Notice the contact between the soles and the ground. On the next exhale, imagine any extra tension flowing down the legs and out through the feet. Then write one miracle line. Today, I open to gentle, joyful miracles. Grounding while writing anchors the new message in the body. Anchored messages last longer and work deeper. Include a throat-softening reset to help expression flow. With 2 fingers, lightly touch the base of the throat and make a small, kind circle while breathing slowly. Then write, "My words are kind. My truth is safe here." Repeat that line 3 times if the throat feels tight. When the throat relaxes, the heart feels free to speak, and the mind feels safe to listen. This simple touch and write pairing can melt pressure quickly. Another reset uses the breath to balance the nervous system. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, rest for 4. Do this box pattern 3 times. Then write a single line that fits the moment. Calm rises in me with every breath. Return to the core affirmation that was chosen for the session. Each time a reset is used, the blue ink becomes linked with relief. Over time, the body learns to relax as soon as the pen appears. If the hand tightens on the pen, loosen the grip and shake out the fingers. Stretch the palm by pressing the thumb gently back. Write the next line with a softer hold. A soft hold teaches the mind a soft approach. The practice is not a test, it is a gift. The body loves to learn without pressure. When the hand writes in an easy way, the message reads as easy too. For waves of anxiety, use a phrase that pairs breath and safety. Inhale ease, exhale tension. Write those 4 words slowly across the page, leaving space between each one. On inhale, breathe in. On ease, hold for a beat. On exhale, breathe out. On tension, pause at the end of the out-breath. Repeat once or twice, then return to the miracle line or the chosen theme line. This keeps the mind and body moving together as one team. When sadness comes up, meet it with tenderness. Place the left hand over the heart and the right hand over the belly. Breathe slowly. Write, "I carry myself with love." Repeat 3 times. This is not to dismiss sadness. It is to provide soft arms around it. Held feelings settle. Settled feelings make room for calm. Calm allows new thoughts to arrive and be heard. If frustration appears because progress seems slow, write an honesty line followed by a kindness line. First, frustration is here. Then, I choose a small, kind step. The small step is often the next breath or the next slow line in blue. Keep the mind inside the present moment. The present moment is where the power lives. Each present line is a brick in a calm foundation. Bricks laid with care build strong ground. A final reset for this section uses a brief sequence. 3 shoulder rolls back, 1 long exhale through the mouth, 1 slow line in blue, a soft palm pressed over the heart for 2 breaths, then the next line. This rhythm creates a simple dance between movement and message. Movement clears space. Message fills it with love. Use this sequence whenever the system feels tight or scattered. Close the reset practice by sitting still for a few breaths with the pen resting on the page. Whisper, "I am safe to relax now. I am safe to receive now." Feel the weight of the body supported by the chair or cushion. Feel the breath travel in and out. The page, the breath, and the blue lines have worked together to bring ease. With ease present, the affirmations settle into the mind like seeds into soft earth. They will grow in their own right timing. The task here is simple. Care for the soil with gentle attention, 1 kind line at a time. Gratitude is a gentle teacher that trains attention to see the good that is already present. It does not deny challenges. It simply adds more truth to the picture. A few blue ink lines each day can nourish a balanced inner view where support, relief, and small bright moments are easy to notice. Open the notebook and beneath the miracle lines, write 3 short gratitudes. Keep them simple and specific. A warm cup, a kind glance, a clear thought, a quiet street, a helpful reply. Specifics help the mind feel the reality of support. After each gratitude, pause for 1 full breath with a soft exhale through the mouth. This breath seals the feeling into the body, like warmth soaking into cool hands. The nervous system learns, safety lives here. When the body believes safety is close, the heart relaxes and the mind opens. The day begins to feel more friendly because the inner focus is trained to look at helpful details. Add 1 evidence line after the gratitudes. This single sentence notes how life answered a need, even in a small way. It might be, found the right words during a hard talk, or traffic cleared right when it mattered, or felt lighter after breathing for 1 minute, or the thought I needed arrived while washing dishes. This is not a diary of every hour. It is a record of proof that support exists. Evidence turns hope into grounded trust. The brain is a pattern seeker. It grows the patterns it is fed. Feed it proof of gentle support, and it will bring that pattern forward more often. On days when positivity feels far away, let gratitude begin in the body. Rest 1 hand on the heart and 1 hand on the belly. Whisper, "Thank you for this breath." Write that line once in blue. Then add, "Thank you for the strength to sit here." These are not big claims, they are small doors. Small doors open into larger rooms. Step into those rooms by writing 3 short gratitudes for the present moment, a pen that works, a chair that holds me, a page that welcomes me. This anchors the practice in what is undeniably here, which calms a mind that wants to argue. Link gratitude with gentle movement to help it sink in. After each gratitude line, roll the shoulders back and down once, soften the jaw, let the tongue rest. If the breath is tight, use a 6-count out breath to lengthen the exhale. These cues shift the body toward the rest and heal state. Gratitude then becomes more than a mental list. It becomes a physical experience of ease. The more the body feels ease, the more the mind trusts that good can grow. Create a simple structure to keep gratitude fresh. On Mondays, focus on inner qualities such as patience, courage, or willingness. On Tuesdays, notice kindness in the outer world. Service workers, neighbors, messages, small courtesies. On Wednesdays, look for signs of learning, insight, a new skill, a better choice. On Thursdays, note comforts, food, warmth, light, clean water. On Fridays, honor progress, any step, however small, that moved life in a kinder direction. On weekends, let gratitude wander anywhere it wants. This light rhythm prevents the list from feeling stale while keeping the practice simple. If thoughts push back with, "This is fake," answer softly on the page, "Skepticism is trying to keep me safe. Thank you. We are safe now." Then continue with the next gratitude. Gratitude is not a demand to feel happy. It is training for attention. Attention is a powerful gardener. Where it rests, life grows. Using blue ink marks these seeds of thanks with a calm signal, which helps them sprout into steady trust. Consider adding a weekly evidence page. At the end of 7 days, turn to a fresh sheet and write the heading in blue, "Ways Life Supported Me This Week." List 10 brief lines. They do not need to be dramatic. The point is to stack proof. Reading this page at the start of a new week sets a strong inner tone. Support is real, support is close, support is growing. This belief organizes behavior toward right place, right time, right people, right choices. all of which look a lot like miracles when they gather in one day. Gratitude also soothes the body during stress. If a wave of tension hits, pause and write one of these lines 3 times with slow breaths between "something is working for me even now" or "help is on the way in right timing." Feel the shoulders drop a little more each time the line ends. This is how gratitude becomes a nervous system skill rather than a mood requirement. Skills are reliable even when feelings fluctuate. Close the gratitude part of the practice by writing a simple blessing line in blue. May I notice goodness today. Leave a small space under it. Later, before sleep, fill that space with one evidence line from the day. This ties the morning prayer to the evening proof. The mind loves loops that close. It sleeps more easily when the day ends with a friendly circle. Resistance is part of every change. It can show up as tightness in the throat, a heavy chest, racing thoughts, or a voice that says, "This is pointless." Instead of fighting it, meet it with warm curiosity. Write a single compassionate truth in blue. It's okay that fear is here. I am learning new ways. Pause after the period and let the body feel what shifts. Compassion softens defenses. Soft defenses allow new thoughts to enter. New thoughts invite new choices. After acknowledging the feeling, offer a forgiveness line. Forgiveness does not excuse harm. It frees energy. It is like setting down a heavy bag to walk farther with ease. Choose a line that fits. I free this story with love and let new good in, or I release the need to relive this, or I forgive with wisdom and protect my peace. Write the chosen line 3 times slowly. Between each line, breathe out through the mouth with a gentle sigh. The sigh helps the body discharge stale energy. If tears come, let them. Tears carry salt that cleans the inner windows. Some blocks come from strong old beliefs. Nothing works. Good things never last. I don't deserve it. Support always disappears. Write such a belief one time on a small separate slip with a neutral color. Place that slip beside the notebook, not inside it. Look at the words and say, "Thank you for trying to keep me safe." Tear the slip gently. Turn back to the blue ink page and write, "I choose a kinder belief now." Follow with one new sentence, present tense and simple. Life is allowed to be easier for me. Repeat that 3 times. This small ritual marks a change of loyalty from an old guardian that used fear to protect to a new guardian that uses love. Sometimes the block is physical, a tight jaw, a knot in the stomach, a shallow breath. Invite the body into release with a short movement ritual. Inhale and lift the shoulders, exhale and drop them. Soften the tongue, unclench the teeth. Rub the palms together for warmth and place them over the heart. Whisper, "I am safe to soften." Write one line, "My body releases what it no longer needs." Repeat 3 times with slow, even strokes of the pen. This movement plus message duet tells the nervous system, we are not in danger, we are in care. If shame tries to rise, often as a heavy quiet or a wish to hide, shine a soft light on it. Write, "I am kind to myself while I grow." Then write, "Progress can be gentle." Repeat each line twice more. Shame loses strength when bathed in warmth rather than scolded. Warmth creates space for wise action. Wise action turns stuckness into momentum. Fear about time or outcome can also block flow. Meet it with a willingness line. I am willing for right timing to guide me. Let the pen slow down on the word willing. Feeling that word calms urgency. Next, write, "I take one kind step today." This brings the focus back to what is possible now. Blocks lose power when the focus returns to the present step. The present step is a bridge that rarely breaks. For lingering anger, use a clearing pair. First, an honesty line. Anger is here. It wants justice. Then, a direction line. I choose a loving next step that protects my peace. Write both lines, each 3 times, with a longer out-breath after the second line. Honesty without direction circles the same track. Direction without honesty feels fake. The pair together lets energy move and also gives it a path. Forgiveness toward the self may feel the hardest. Keep it small and steady. Write, I forgive the past version of me who did not know this yet. Then write, I am learning, I am kinder now. The body often softens when hearing this. Shoulders loosen, breath deepens, eyes moisten. That softness is the real work in motion. Forgiveness opens the door where support enters. To complete a release session, close the eyes for one slow breath. Place 2 fingers lightly on the base of the throat and circle once. Whisper, my truth is safe here. Then write 1 miracle line to recenter. Today I open to gentle, joyful miracles. This re-anchors the practice in the receiving state. Release prepares the ground, receiving plants the seed. If a block returns, treat it as a visitor, not a verdict. Offer the same kindness again. Each kind meeting rewires the inner pathways. Over time, resistance arrives less often, stays for shorter visits, and leaves more quietly. What remains is space. Space for peace, for wisdom, and for the quiet hum of confidence that grows from daily care. A peaceful day grows from a peaceful rhythm. Set a simple flow that anyone can keep, a brief morning opening, a tiny midday touch, and a short evening closing. These 3 moments hold the whole day like gentle hands. In the morning, sit with the blue pen and notebook before other tasks. Start with 4 slow breaths, then write the miracle line 3 times. Today, I open to gentle, joyful miracles. Add 1 support line that matches the day, such as, right ideas arrive right on time, or, it is safe for good to come to me, or, I receive with ease and share with joy. Follow with 1 gratitude and 1 intention. A good intention is simple. I move through this day with calm care, or I listen for the kind choice, or I give myself enough time. End the morning page with a blessing for the day. May I meet what comes with a steady heart. The whole opening can take 3 to 5 minutes. The goal is not to write a lot, it is to set tone and direction. At midday, create a 30 to 60-second reset. Keep a small blue note on the desk, in a bag, or on a bottle. Write a single line on it in clear blue. Calm rises in me with every breath, or the next step reveals itself with ease. When the day feels busy, touch the note, read the line once, and take 1 long exhale. If needed, place the hand over the heart for 1 breath. This small pause keeps the morning tone alive and prevents pressure from building. 1 calm minute can save an hour of scattered effort. In the evening, close the loop. Open the notebook and write 3 gratitudes and 1 evidence line. Add 1 release line if needed. I free this day with love. Then write a sleep blessing. I welcome restful sleep and healing. The evening page teaches the mind to let go and rest. Sleep becomes friendlier. The body repairs. The next morning starts with steadier ground. Once a week, give the practice a wider view. On a quiet day, many choose Sunday, right at the top of a fresh page. This week, I allow and list 3 gentle intentions. Keep them kind and doable. Steady mornings, kind words to myself, breath before replies. Under that, write 3 evidence expectations, not demands, but friendly hopes. Unexpected ease, helpful timing, clear ideas. Through the week, notice how these show up and record them in the daily evidence lines. Once a month, add a short progress letter. Write to the self in blue for half a page. What is easier now? What feels softer? What still needs care? Praise the consistency no matter how many days were missed. If days were missed, right, I return with love. The return matters more than the gap. The page does not judge, it welcomes. On very busy days, keep a micro version of the flow. Morning, one miracle line, one breath. Midday, read the blue note, one breath. Evening, one gratitude, one evidence line, one sleep blessing. Small actions keep the habit alive. Habits thrive on being possible. When life eases again, the fuller practice can resume without strain. If travel or change of schedule arrives, prepare a pocket kit, a slim notebook, a favorite blue pen, and a folded card with 3 core lines. The card can hold, "Today I open to gentle, joyful miracles." "It is safe for good to come to me," and "right ideas arrive right on time." These lines cover receiving, safety, and clarity, the 3 pillars that carry most days. Touching the kit can become a comfort that keeps inner stability even when outer plans shift. Protect the practice with clear but kind boundaries. Mornings begin with the page before messages. Evenings end with the page before screens. If this boundary bends, do not scold. Write, "I return to what helps me," and begin. The practice is a friend, not a test. Friends welcome you back. As weeks collect, the daily flow changes inner weather. There is less storm and more steady rain. Steady rain feeds roots. Roots hold life upright when winds start. In this way, small blue lines become strong support in real time. The day feels guided, the body feels calmer, the mind feels kinder. Ease grows not by accident, but by gentle design. Even as the practice strengthens, it is helpful to seal each session with uplift. After the evening page, add 2 or 3 closing lines that set a bright tone for the next stretch of time. These are not promises forced upon life. They are permissions given to the heart. Try one of these and feel for the one that lands with a soft yes. I am willing for life to be kinder. Good comes to me in expected and unexpected ways. My words create new pathways of peace and blessing. Write the chosen line 3 times, resting a hand over the heart between each. Feel the warmth of the palm. Feel the calm return. Create a simple path for next steps that anyone can follow. First, keep the tools within reach. A pen that writes smoothly and a notebook that opens flat remove friction. Second, choose a fixed time anchor, a first cup in the morning or the last quiet moment at night. Third, begin with only 3 lines per session. More can be added later, but 3 lines maintain the habit during full days. Fourth, use the gratitude and evidence pair to grow trust. Fifth, meet resistance with compassion and a steady willing line. Sixth, refresh the practice weekly with the "This week I allow" page. Seventh, every month, write a progress letter to mark growth and set gentle focus. Hold the inner stance of kindness. Kindness is not softness that avoids truth. It is strength that tells the truth with care. When setbacks occur, write, "I treat myself with patience while I learn." When outcomes are uncertain, write, "Right timing guides me." When choices feel heavy, write, "I choose the next small kind step." This stance keeps power inside the present moment, which is the only place action can happen. Keep listening to the body. If the throat tightens, place 2 fingers there and write, "My truth is safe here." If the stomach clenches, rest a palm on it and write, "My body digests this day with ease." If the chest feels heavy, open the posture, roll the shoulders back, and write, "Space opens in me now." These small adjustments tell the body it is included in the healing. Inclusion calms fear. A calm body lets the heart speak and the mind hear. Invite a playful spirit into the practice when energy permits. Use a gentle blue border on a page. Draw a small star beside an evidence line or underline a favorite sentence. Not for decoration alone, but as a way to say, "This matters to me." The mind remembers what is marked with care. Care becomes a guiding theme in other areas: food, rest, movement, work, speech. The inside lines begin to echo through the outside life. As outcomes improve, keep sharing goodness forward in quiet ways. Write, "I share with joy." Then take one small action. Send a kind note, give a helpful tip, offer a patient reply. Sharing confirms abundance and completes a circuit that invites more flow. What is given with love returns with love in its own timing. If the inner voice ever questions whether the practice still helps, test it directly. Take 7 days and do only the smallest version. Morning 3 lines, midday 1 line on a note, evening 1 gratitude and 1 evidence. Watch mood, body ease, timing, and the tone of thoughts. Most will notice steadier breath, kinder self-talk, and more timely support. The test answers the question without debate. Here is a final way to end the day on a bright note. Place the pen down. Close the eyes for a long exhale. Whisper, "Thank you for the chance to try again tomorrow." This sentence contains hope, humility, and trust. Hope keeps the heart open. Humility keeps learning alive. Trust keeps the mind calm while life arranges next steps. And now, the natural close gathers everything into a simple truth. Gentle words, spoken in care and written in blue, shape inner weather. Inner weather shapes choices. Choices shape days. Days shape a life. This is not a quick trick. It is a loving relationship with the self. Each line is a tender promise to be kind, to be patient, to make space for good, to listen for wisdom, to honor the body, to guide the mind back to peace. Over time, these promises become normal. What felt heavy grows lighter. What felt far away moves closer. What felt closed begins to open. If there is one step to take right now, it is this. Pick up the blue pen and date the next page. Write, "Today I open to gentle, joyful miracles," 3 times with slow breath. Add 1 line that fits the moment. Place a small star beside it. That star says, "I choose love as my way." Then carry this tone into the day with a soft smile toward the heart. The path is kind, the practice is simple, the support is real. For those who wish to echo a few closing lines, let them be soft, clear, and present tense. I am safe to receive good. Right ideas find me in right timing. Life provides for me in wonderful ways. My words are kind and powerful. Peace settles in me now. Say them once, write them once, breathe them once. Let the body feel the truth underneath the words. Let the day continue under a blue sky of calm.